Hey, it's Pike. Welcome back to Marathon. We're picking up right where we left off. We just warped in here. And we're going to read this because that we just saved and we're going to read now. Incoming message from Leela. The Marathon's automatic manufacturing systems have finished making replacement circuits. There are 3 circuits. Each should be in its manufacturing holding chamber. With luck, the alien viruses have not infiltrated the manufacturing systems, but even if they had, I would have no way of knowing. The attacks on my systems are growing more steady. If the counterattack is not able to remove some of the computer infiltrators, then I will eventually succumb. It is absolutely imperative that a counterattack begin as soon as possible. The Marathon is not defenseless, and we cannot let it be taken without a fight. This is where the circuit should be. Look in all of the receptacle lockers. There is a pattern buffer located next to your current location. I suggest that you use it immediately. I guess that's the saves. Because that should be where we are, and that should be where we saved. I suggest that you use it immediately. After you've retrieved the circuits, return to the terminal at this location right next to us, and I will transport you to the defense center to install them. Those are new guys. Oh. Man, we got beat up. That's another machine gun, I guess, if we somehow didn't grab it in the last level some way. I don't think it goes up high enough for me, but yeah. I was wondering if there's something like, is there a door behind there that I can get to? Oh, what's this? Oh, holding it gives health. So these are things that we can do. It's just I was just too good. So those are health stations. That's something to keep in mind as well. Let's not go this way first. Let's head this direction. This is another terminal. I think this is where we need to grab this stuff, right? Message from Leela. You must retrieve all 3 of the repair chips. There is no point in going to the defense center, so this is where we need to return to, yeah. Was this the thing that can go up? So the bugs can like shoot stuff at us as well. Hey, let me turn on my timer. Make sure that's going. Just so I don't super go over time. Because I could imagine myself doing this for like an hour rather than... I don't even know how long I recorded the last one. I can't imagine it being too long. Guess I'm out of ammo for that. Warning, Core OS, mod date later than their daytime. There's nothing to be gained from hesitation now. In her possession, it would be something of consequence, though it was nothing more than a simple thought. Particular flower, more precise, that she had it just so the room flickered and tore, bending into somewhere else. Ash was fired, doors open before without care, their locks rusted and shattered. Her slender hands began to dance in front of her horrified face. You find powder which settled in a pile on where she'd been standing, several hundred miles away, eyes on fire, tearing at her hair, turning in fury, she kicked viciously. Anger made by a careless mistake. Game saved. Sounded like there was another bug somewhere. What's the purpose of this? Okay, that goes up. So that was the purpose. Got a switch. So I guess we came up for the switch. I didn't like turn it off or anything, did I? So I guess we're just heading back. And we're out of ammo for that again. Guess we're just... Can we go through here? And this goes to where, yeah, where we would have come in from here. And we can peek through here. I think we already, yeah, killed the guy there. Oh, someone behind us. Transfer 5,992p delayed. 5993p delayed. Transfer canceled. Message from Leela. I was afraid this would happen. You'll have to go to the manufacturing transport station to get the last circuit board, collecting the last 2 circuit boards that were transferred, and then go to the transport station. Take the elevator here to access the main processor tunnel. I think they already went up there, right? Should be able to find the 3rd ship, interact with the transport station. Okay, and then back upstairs, I guess, is where we're going. I guess we can quickly... I guess it was over here. We can check here, because we went upstairs, so maybe we already did that. You must retrieve all 3? Yeah, okay. We have to go back up. Hopefully this didn't, like, mess up stuff from kind of doing it out of order. Yeah. Thinking about jumping again. Accidentally shooting. Yeah, hopefully that didn't mess up stuff. Oh, there it is. I think that this might, what is this? Health. I think this might, shut this off. Message from Leela. Good job. I have received reports from some human security forces. They agree that the aliens are concentrating on the aft engineering section. I conjecture that they will try to shut down the Marathon's reactors. Your next mission will be to put the automatic defenses online. I will give you exact information when you arrive. Teleport when ready. I thought we were supposed to go to that other spot to teleport. Incoming message from Leela. I have received a preliminary report from some members of the science staff who have finished post-mortem examinations on 3 kinds of aliens. They report that by modern genealogical standards, the different aliens belong to different species. I have been collecting as much information as I can and will give you a report shortly. I have established contact with Durandal. For the first time since the attack, he seems to have sustained less damage than I had previously suspected. Durandal reports that he has been in communication with the aliens. He says that the aliens behind the invasion call themselves the Four, and that the ones attacking the computer net, are called. The aliens behind the invasion are called Four, but the ones invading like those tech-looking guys that turn invisible and might be able to teleport, are called what? Sfut? I don't know. But he was reluctant to share the details of his communication, and I cannot understand this. He sounds like he's probably kind of hacked by the guys. It's supposed to be kind of like fuck, I can't remember the AI's name that got brain fucked by the grave mind. Like like the precursors is what they're called in Halo. Like that last one, that's basically fled. Your mission here is rather simple. You must insert the circuits in the defense control terminals. This is your current location. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, that's basically going to be the end of the level. There's a shield recharge in the access control room. Oh, you go down. Here is a supply room with a large supply of ammunition and weapons. You should stop by this room. This is the defense control center. Hopefully the new control circuits will work. Place one in the terminal at this location. This is where to place the second one. This is the final location. So that's the end of the level over there. Hmm? Oh, it's an elevator. I was like, what the heck am I supposed to be doing? Oh, am I gonna get crushed or something? I haven't saved for a while. I guess I'm just gonna die. Failed to notice the secret door. Oh. And I guess it's good that we're just right here. Though we want to heal. And I guess we'll save again after healing. Failed to notice the secret door. Is it before or is it in that room? I guess it's gotta be in here. Oh, there. Okay. Game saved. Okay, so this is that armory, I guess. Let's actually save again. So there are secret doors. I guess maybe that I might have been able to see that on the map. Human, you must tell Leela. Brought here by Durandal, he's been rampant for years. There is a way to delay the onset of the second stage, and he... So it's not that he was corrupted, he was already fucked up before. And he... This to control Durandal. I am being assimilated. So I guess this was probably a secret. So we got all those guys. That was... Oh man, we got really beat up. It seems like they are motion sensors, kind of like in Halo, so not moving. Really low on health. Maybe it's just tap firing would make it more accurate. I don't know. Doesn't really seem like it. Seems like somebody else might have been shooting guys. Is that the defenses, I guess? Is that friendly? Where would that go? Let's go this way first, I guess. Terminal, and we can heal. Rampancy. I guess that's another term that... Was that a term? Because I know when Halo 4 was brought up, I haven't read the books. I know. I'm talking about Halo. But in Halo 4... Rampancy was brought up. I'd assume it was probably brought up earlier too. I'm wondering. It's a side effect of rampancy that AIs generally become more aggressive and more difficult to affect by subterfuge. Thus, actually disassembling a rampant AI is quite dangerous. This was evident in the crash of Traxxas 4 in 2206. At the time that the rampancy of Traxxas was detected, he had already infiltrated 5 of the other AIs on the Martian net, and the only recourse for the Martians was to shut down the Martian planetary net. Even then, it took 2 full years to completely root out the damage that Traxxas had done. The repercussions of the crash were seen for over 10 years after his rampancy had begun. Rampancy has been divided into 3 distinct stages. Each stage can take a different amount of time to develop, but the end result is a steady progression towards greater intellectual activity and an acceleration of destructive impulses. It is not clear whether these impulses are due to the growth of the AI's psyche or simply a side effect of the new intellectual activity. So it seems similar to Halo, how it's like rampancy makes it so they think more and more and more, like quickly and whatnot, and they, as Cortana said, they think themselves to death. So I guess this isn't implying any death so far from rampancy. Section abbreviated. The 3 stages were diagnosed shortly after the first rampancies were discovered on Earth in the latter part of the 21st century. The stages are titled after the primary emotional bent of the AI during each stage. I haven't really heard the word bent before. I haven't come across that much, if at all. They are melancholia, anger, and jealousy. In general, rampancy is accelerated by outside stimuli. This was discovered early in cybertronics. The more rampant an AI is, the more a rampant AI is harassed, or threatened, the more rapidly it becomes dangerous. Thus, most rampants are dealt with in one mighty attack in order to deny the AI time to grow or recover. There have been a few examples of this tactic not succeeding. In all of these cases, the rampant was never brought under control. Traxxas 4 is the most notable example. He was finally dealt with by a complete shutdown of his hostnet. Theoretically, testing rampancy should be easily accomplished in the laboratory, but in fact it has never successfully been attempted. The confinement of the laboratory makes it impossible for the developing rampant AI to survive. As the growing recursive programs expand with exponential vivacity, any limitation negatively hampers growth. Since rampant AIs need a planetary-sized network of computers in order to grow, it is not feasible to expect anyone to sacrifice a world web just to test a theory. Is it perhaps some crazy scientist basically made Durandal go rampant? Because we're apparently a really big ship. So Durandal went rampant in such a big ship. Who knows what the size? We might be somewhere in a planetary scale for all I know. In the 250 years since rampancy first appeared in the EarthNet, the stable rampant AI, the holy grail of cybernetics, has never come close to fruition. Since no rampant has ever been controlled or turned to any useful purpose, it is the opinion of this writer and of the majority of the cybertronic community that all rampant AIs are a danger to cyber life, liberty, and the pursuit of Thrashidus. James B. Miller, 2320, Life and Death of Intelligence. It's good that we came back, I guess. Oh, I guess, did they go down here and start fighting guys? It's a cool little bot. And another terminal. I've summarized, oh, this is from Leela. I have summarized all of the information I have gathered on the aliens so far. 4 are generally thinner and lighter than humans and are superbly adept at low gravity environments. Durandal told me that there are many clans of 4, each physically distinct from each other. My summary only includes 2 of them. 2 of the clans of 4 have been examined. The fighter carries a shock staff, so it's those lanky bug guys, which is capable of attacking at different settings. The trooper is armored with vacuum conditions and carries a combination of explosive and impact projectile weapons, which is similar to your AR-75. The 4 seem to have enslaved a number of other races. The Hulk is an enormous and rather slow creature, but it is fairly strong. The science report indicated that it had no body fat and therefore had to be fed often to keep it alive. One crew member reported seeing one of those creatures pointing itself and mumbling perennial right before it picked up Johnny by the shirt and crushed him against a pillar. Science staff had difficulty finding a good specimen of or compiler. I guess we'll call them compilers because it's kind of weird. The compiler, the only specimen autopsied, was almost completely destroyed, but it was obvious that the compilers are cyborgs of some kind. Sorry about that. The biological component of the compiler is so closely... Man, that yawn just tickled my throat a bit, I guess. The biological component of the compiler is so closely linked to the machine that it could never survive without it. The compiler's actual body is very small, resembling closely a mammalian brain, except that the nervous system, that the neurons are much finer and far more complex. That was my timer, so I guess we'll go to the next save spot. Hmm? Now he's supposed to like sneak in there, maybe. Well, it's like barely open. It feels like either it's a puzzle or this might be like a one-way trip. That's still open. Let's do the same thing once again. No. Fuck it, I guess we're not making it through there. And this one can activate. Or is it this one? One of these was activating one of the other side. Yeah, let's just go, I guess. Nice squeeze through. This is a save. So we might fix that, turn this on. Can't turn it off. Can't turn this off though. All these turn each other. I'll ignore this for now, I guess. So yeah, let's just save here and end this episode here then. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.